just came out of the subway. And look at that. And look at this. So that's where we're going. We are in the part of central Moscow called Kitai-Gorod or Kitai City. This historically has a collection of beautiful old churches, and they're all different, and they're from different periods. Church of St. George, it's end of 17th century, and then right next to it there was this ugly, huge Soviet hotel called Russia that I believe had a very serious fire, and they removed it and they created this landscaping which is quite new. So here is another beautiful church we're going to follow there. Traditional wooden shingle Russian roof. That's just wood board. And behind that, sort of like fish scales. So here is the other church. Beautiful lighting, gorgeous evening. The details are all done beautifully. More extremely cute old buildings. 17th century, 19th century. Not sure this white building, what century is that? And then here is late 18th, early 19th century neoclassic building. And we're going to go into the park. And Basil's peeking out between birch trees. Not sure what that is. Some kind of art, I think. Excellent modern landscape architecture. They created a gorgeous scenic point, a big protrusion over the boring highway, and it creates this view. The new architecture, I think, sits beautifully with the old. Old and new. That building in the back is not that new. Mid-20th century, but considering that the building in front is probably 16th century, maybe even 15th. The sun just set over the Kremlin wall. Beautiful evening in July.
Подходим к на экскурсию нашей частной станции по дороге по Москве. Идет телеканал Москва-24. Подъедемте
We are walking around the St. Basil's. That tower is the most famous Spasskaya tower, and the clock, the main clock. When the new year comes, people always listen to it, and when it rings 12 times, that's when the new year arrived. That was a tradition when I was a kid, and I think it still is. The clock is called Кремлевские куранты. A footnote. Our phones ran out of charge on the Red Square. Dennis approached the young policewoman in a car parked at the edge of the square, and she charged her phone for us. Red Square, 8:30. p.m. Leaving the Red Square via this pedestrian street. People photographing the place with historical characters. Same thing in Moscow, same thing in Rome.
马城里还是一个500万美大长腿啊，500万美大长腿，看到没有？是吧？你可以看得到这些打样哦，这些你的这些打样，漂亮吗？这些你的漂亮吗？啊，拍。